Fallout 4 Let's Play, just cause screw it. Now, like I said, a little bit more of the stuff for finding nursery. We might go over to start with. We're gonna start right here, right now, eating chicken. Alright, so let's get over to the map. Where the bitch titty is. Okay, here it is. It's all the way up here. Oh my god. At least I have some place that's right next to it. Sorry, I was reading that. Yeah, so yeah, I can just sit there and just wait and wait and wait. I already knew that, but still. It's always nice to revisit. Okay. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we have a radiation storm. Holy shit.
A word for several from our sponsors. A portion of this broadcast has been brought to you by the Mega Surgery Center, now featuring facial reconstructive surgery. Why settle for less than perfection?
It's a crazy fucking storm, dude.
Here's Sheldon Allman with Crawl Out Through the Fallout. Probably some bad advice overall. It rhymes.
I just know one thing and one thing only. I gotta find my son. My boy. What else could possibly be in here? What the fuck? Call out to the fallout, baby. That shit. Yeah, this was the aftermath of me murdering everybody. Holy titties, I don't think I've been down here. Or maybe I have, I don't know. It's been a while since I did this portion. To the fall. Oh wow, I just didn't do any of this stuff, I guess. Move out soon. Okay, so what did that do for us? So where is Nick? Nick! Wait, is he in here? What the fuck? How did he get here? Yeah, I don't know. So where's Codsworth? What the fuck? Oh, there he is. Hold on, Codsworth. We gotta find Mr. Nick. TNT. No, he must be over here. Oh, here we go. Bomb. I'm gonna actually get some stim pack in me.
Roof access.
Okay, so where exactly is he on the map? Like I thought, okay. So, well, that's good, because now I can get Fat Man. You know, in case I need it or anything. Because if I do need it, obviously it's gonna be on something big. Because that would have been really useful to have on the Queen. Would have just zapped her ass in a second. Actually, there is one thing that I do want to do.
No,
I want to buy quite a little bit of. I don't want a fucking swatter.
Med-X, Mentats, whatever.
Let's see what you got.
Every chem for every need.
Yeah, let's get ourselves 5. Thank you, good sir.
The Institute. I ain't scared of them.
No, really, I swear. Right. I mean, we're gonna find Sean at some point.
For your opinion. Would be a great quote.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son. What happened?
Where do you want me to start? The part where Kellogg turned out to be working for the Institute? Or the part where he told me they have Sean?
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
Safe to say.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there. But to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Don't worry. I'm sure everything
Whatever you're thinking,
will be fine.
it doesn't matter.
Right?
He's dead.
Yeah. Figures the Institute's only man on the outside wouldn't be the type to be taken alive.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him in alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her life story in person. Let's stay focused. Guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We've got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the Memory Den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. If you want to head there together, just say so.
Oh, I want to keep... You know, I'm going to try out Piper. I love Codsworth. And I'll come back for him. I just need to try out.
We'll meet you there.
Sounds good. You two stay out of trouble.
Yeah, I'm going to send him back to Sanctuary Hills.
Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Come on, level 19. Oh, so close.
Shoot.
Piper.
You know, the Institute has a lot of enemies. The Minutemen tangled with them once. The Railroad still does. I've even got some notes on these new guys. The Brotherhood of Steel.
Tell me about the Minutemen.
You know that group you rescued and conquered? As far as I know, they're the last Minutemen left in the Commonwealth. They used to be a volunteer army, dedicated to protecting friends, family, and neighbors, but they were a real thing at one point.
We should get going.
All right.
Because I already know about the fucking Brotherhood. I'm in both the Brotherhood and the Minutemen. So...
It's big, loud, full of corrupt officials and bad-meaning citizens, but it's home.
I ain't telling you how to pick your friends. Piper's kind of trouble.
I don't know why we let Valentine live in this.
The fuck, where am I?
He saves one or two people, and everyone forgets he's a freaking sin.
I love you, Codsworth. So close to level 19. Oh my gosh, I just want to have it so bad. I want to be level 19 so bad. I want to reach level 25 and get that achievement. Whenever I can. Or trophy, I guess, technically on the PS4 is what it's called. But I just got 2 achievements from 1 mission. Well, technically just 2 achievements. 2 trophies from that short thing there, because I guess I must have used Piper and that would have set off the having used all the companions. I just like trying new things and seeing what's up with that type of stuff. Oh, look at him, he looks so cute. Okay. I've dealt in this region quite a bit, so Piper? Piper? Oh, whatever. Just don't be scared, girl. What the fuck? What am I in? Oh, there we go.
Someone there? End of the left.
Come on. How do you miss?
What's that? I hear something.
Critical. Dead on arrival. Legendary Raider? What makes him so fucking legendary? Kill yourself. Oh, I got a chest piece. Sure, I'll take all his shit. You okay, baby girl?
Hey,
What can I do? Don't mind the clutter.
hey.
What's going on?
Is everything all right between us, Piper?
It's hard to say at the moment. I think I need you to show me you're not just out here for yourself.
Your thoughts?
Have any more questions about the Institute's enemies, Blue?
That Brotherhood airship is hard to miss.
Yeah, the Brotherhood of Steel doesn't do subtle. From what I've heard, they take whatever they want, especially if it's high-tech. They just might have the muscle to give the Institute a run for their money, but they're... let's just say they have their own agenda.
You said something about the railroad.
Supposedly, they help runaway synths escape the Institute, but they're secretive. Ultra-paranoid. The only thing I have is a rumor. A code phrase. Follow the Freedom Trail.
Huh.
We should get going.
Alright.
Maybe I can follow the Freedom Trail.
I have heard that
Maybe I will, maybe I
they
won't.
have taken
We'll
over
see.
the castle.
That might be the thing I do instead of talking to Kent Connolly. What the fuck was that?
I am super mutant.
Monsters?
We are all
Or
super
monster
mutants.
fish?
Yes,
Maybe?
but
I don't know. Not relevant.
Brother.
The Minutemen are there now. That's good. For them. I guess for everyone else too. Yeah. How about some music?
Fuck me! Do I have a better long-range weapon that I can use right now? Oh shit, missile launcher. Fuck it. Level 18, bitches. How? How did that not... Whatever, I'm gonna bring out a different gun. Oh, he ran away. Wow, he ran all the way away from me. Does that mean they're afraid of me now? It's fucking ridiculous, dude. They're like, shit, don't want to mess with him. He's that badass. What the fuck are you doing back, dude? Thought I said to stay away from my turf. Oh, he got reinforcements. With his ass up. Okay, let's find our way back to where we're trying to actually go. God, I've killed so many super mutants. It's like at this point I don't even feel like super mutants are that big of a deal anymore. Sort of like, I'll get some super mutants, murder them.
What? Who's there? Huh? What's that? Come on! Let's fly!
Just ignore them, Piper. They're not that big of a deal anyway.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Yeah, so you better back your bitch ass off.
They're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap. Good to see you again, Nick.
Hancock? What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
Soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Oh, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here.
Where are we actually going? Oh, here it is. Damn, this place actually looks pretty nice. Peck it up, peck it down.
Imagine what the Commonwealth would look like if mutants were on our
Mr.
side.
Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about the loan.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but never walked out on you.
Amara's downstairs.
Huh.
Got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, in my room.
The fuck are these things? Oh, here we go.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social...
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, Institute technology has a similar architecture.
So the brain is still good, right?
Possibly. There's no sign of decay, so the tech is probably preserving the tissue, injecting some kind of compound to keep it stable. But there's no way to access the memories inside without a compatible port.
You're talking about me, right? I'm an old synth. If the Institute built me out of similar parts, we might have an in.
There could be long-term side effects. I don't know where to even begin with listing the risks.
Don't bother. I don't need to hear them. Plug me in, Doc.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Here's the thing.
You're ready, Mr. Valentine.
A sort of note.
Aw,
If I
shit.
start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here.
Read it. Stop in for a drink at the Dugout
I
Inn.
need you to keep
The
talking to me,
stories are
Mr.
free.
Valentine.
The moonshine will
Any
cost
slight
you.
change in your cognitive
Escort
functions
Vati
could be
Bobrov.
dire. Are you feeling any different?
Butcher Pete.
There's a lot of flashes.
Right
Static.
now, it is probably about
Can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Oh, fuck.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
How do I sit down? Oh, here. Oh, I'm nude. I need to get real clothes on. I feel too nude.
What'd they use you for? Is that? Hey! Take a look at this.
Oh, thank you.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
What the hell's going on? What the shit?
Can you hear me?
Light.
Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although
The
the
fuck?
memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's
This
location.
is really cool. Oh my god.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
The shit?
Turn down the goddamn radio. I'm trying to sleep.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
All 5 states have now signed on.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
At this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic. I'm sure that's going to take some getting used to for a lot of people.
What?
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
Joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop sending you if that's what they're teaching you.
Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us.
This is really trippy.
Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. Won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it, and it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for one second. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You gotta give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
No, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking.
Oh, it's
I'll
San
connect you to the
Francisco.
next intact memory.
This dude was blown up by an atomic bomb. I just want to point that out.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Damn, Kellogg has a lot of depth to him. Kind of want to know why he joined the Institute.
Mind if we... There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
Suit yourself.
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Oh shit, I wanted to hear more.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
So,
The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
you're with the...
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute, but I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine. The Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Oh shit. Oh titties.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
At least told us how he got started with the Institute.
Ah, there's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive. Even then,
I didn't get to hear the last part of this, so I'm gonna see it again, or hear it again.
I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, no. I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
This might just be the entire episode for this one.
Is that your son?
This whole setup in
This
Diamond
appears to be
City
a
was
very
part of some
recent memory.
elaborate plan of the old
Good
man.
news, I think.
Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. Kellogg. It's okay. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Oh shit.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
What the shit? The teleportation?
It's okay. I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
I saw Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right.
The man whose
He was a
clothes
human
I'm
being
wearing.
just like the rest of us, and he had reasons for being what he was, however cruel. How does that make you feel?
It wasn't all his fault. I can't blame him for everything that happened.
If I were a priest, I would say forgiveness is a good thing. We're getting off track. The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
That's why he's there. To to make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same, if you're going to follow him.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Remove the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Huh.
That's one heck of a getup, Lou.
I think I'm going to talk to Nick, and then I'm going to end this episode here and just do my thing.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg, is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
There's something wrong with you, Nick. I don't want you with me.
I told you I'm fine. But I get it. Going through Kellogg's brain was a doozy for both of us. I'll be in Diamond City when you've had time to cool off.
Okay. So that's going to be the end of the episode today. But there are some interesting things that are developing. The story element is getting a little bit weird, and I like it. It's really starting to develop into something cool. Teleportation, that kind of stuff. But next episode, I think what we're going to do... I don't think we're going to do the glowing sea just yet, because that would require having quite a bit of Rad-X and Radaway. I'm going to actually do the... I'm going to do these two right here, and I'm going to do the Road to Freedom. I'm going to do 3 Minutemen missions. I'm going to do all 3 of these. And just kind of hope for the best, I guess. Also, I need to level up real quick. And that will be the last little portion of this episode, I guess. Yeah, I'll get that. Alright, guys. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, as always. And as always, guys, I love you. Thanks for watching.